They tell you that as you age, mental decline is just a natural part of the process. But they are lying to you. You are not losing your mind, you are handing it over to someone else. Think about your typical afternoon. You sit in your favorite chair, but you are not actually there. Your body is present, but your head is buried in a screen, drowning in the noise of a world that does not care about you. You are becoming a stranger in your own living room. Every hour you give to a mindless distraction is an hour you are stealing from your own life. You are not just killing time. You are letting the best parts of who you are fade into nothingness while you are still breathing. Stop being a spectator. It is time to take back your mind. But how do you reclaim a mind that has been drifting for years? How do you stop yourself from disappearing? You start with a word we usually spend our whole lives trying to avoid: discipline. We have been conditioned to think of discipline as a burden, something we did for a boss, a paycheck, or a mortgage. But at this stage of the journey, discipline is not a chore. It is your armor. It is the wall you build between your inner peace and the world's chaos. If that wall is not there, the noise will simply keep rushing in until there is nothing left of you. Training your mind is not about being harsh or rigid. It is about having enough self-respect to say no to the distractions that do not deserve your time. You are not just organizing your day, you are defending your soul. To understand what this looks like in practice, look at a man named Oliver. Oliver spent his life in a small workshop in Vermont, doing something the modern world thinks is a waste of time. He restored old, broken books. These were diaries and family Bibles that were literally falling to pieces, much like how many of us feel our focus is falling apart today. One day, a young man watched Oliver work for 3 hours on a single page. The young man finally snapped. He said, "Oliver, how can you stand this? The world is moving at lightning speed out there, and you are sitting here with a needle and thread, obsessing over one tiny corner of a book that no one will ever read." Oliver did not even look up. He kept his hands steady. He said, "If I think about the 500 pages in this book, my hands will start to shake. If I think about the noise on the street, I will ruin the paper. I am not restoring a book. I am restoring this one stitch. Because if this stitch is not perfect, nothing else matters." Oliver was not just fixing paper. He was practicing the discipline of survival. He knew that if he allowed his mind to wander into the future or the past, he would lose the only thing he still owned: the present moment. He did not do it for the money. He did it because that one stitch was the only thing keeping the world from pulling him apart. You do not need to be a master like Oliver to start winning back your mind today. You only need to stop letting the noise win. Here is how you can begin, right where you are sitting. First, give your eyes a rest. We spend so much time looking at screens that we have forgotten how to really see. Choose one thing in your room, perhaps a photograph of a loved one or a plant by the window. Look at it for 3 full minutes. Do not do anything else. Just look at the details. If your mind tries to run away to your chores or your worries, gently bring it back. You are telling your brain, "I am the boss here. I decide what we look at." Second, pick one chair in your house and make it your quiet place. When you sit there, the phone stays in the other room. The television stays off. Do not try to solve the world's problems. Just sit for 10 minutes and listen to the sound of your own breathing. It will feel strange at first, because the world has taught us to be afraid of silence. But silence is where your strength lies. Finally, use your hands to stay here. When you feel that old familiar fog of worry starting to cloud your head, reach out and touch something solid. Feel the cold metal of your wedding ring. Feel the rough fabric of your sleeve. Use the weight of your own body to pull your mind out of the clouds and back into the room. You are not a ghost. You are right here. Tonight, as the shadows grow long, do not worry about the chores you did not finish or the news you did not watch. Instead, look back and find the moments where you were truly there, not just in body, but in spirit. Tomorrow is a fresh start, a new chance to pick up your own needle and thread. If this conversation felt like a warm seat on the porch, please subscribe and join our community here at the Silver Porch. We are building a home for those who believe that our best years are the ones we live with wide open eyes. Thank you for giving me your most valuable asset, today, your attention. I wish you peace. I wish you focus. And above all, I wish you a mind that belongs to no one but you. I will see you again soon, right here on the porch.